What up, Tay? How's it going?
Man, girl, I'm good, bro. How you been?
I'm good. I just been grinding. What I'm saying? Getting it in, man. It's good to have you back. You're definitely one of the favorites on my channel for the fans. So I'm definitely glad to have you back.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Every time I come through, it's love. It's always a good vibe with me and you, folks. So I'm always happy coming through, folks.
Speaking of T Roy, man, he's another person I hear talked about a lot. Did you know him?
Yeah, hell yeah. Troy used to call me his son, man. When I first jumped off the porch, man, Troy was one of them niggas, man. Like Troy, he was a little evil motherfucker, man. But he was only evil to people who he didn't know, or like he wasn't walking around like folk. It's so many theories that was created or like rumors created about folks them, man. These niggas was the most kindest, funny. I'm talking about folk crack jokes, but they can be evil. Like Troy, folk, T. Roy, what you want, folk? Oh, Kitty Gray, oh, that lady, da da da. Like he smile, he joke, he play. He just stand on business. And if you a nigga who need to be stepped on, he gonna step on your ass. Like he, you know what I'm saying? He was one of them niggas for when I first jumped off the porch. I used to be real close with the and like it got to a point where niggas like him, Vaughn, Big A, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the guys they used to be like sliding on me. I used to be going to jail and shit as a shorty a lot too. So I'd be on the band. And when I'm on the band on house arrest, fuck, I'm gonna be over my crib every day. Like, damn, fo, you can't even get out here with us no more. We gonna slide because I'm usually out here with them. So they like, damn, you can't get out here no more. So before they'll probably slide on me early in the day before they really get to posting up out here, see what I'm on, get high with me, chill and shit. Feel me? And Troy, like when I first like hopped in this shit, I remember Troy like trying to teach me how to drill. Like he trying to teach me how to drill, what to aim, what to go for, what to hit. Folks ass ended up telling. He's like, yeah. One day he told me like, yeah, I'm a short nigga, bro. He say, everybody be want to hit tops. He said, man, yeah, niggas can survive headshots. He say a nigga can't survive a heart shot. He said the heart is everything. And I remember being like, "Fuck, you slow as hell. This is the type of shit you be thinking about." Like, fuck it, I'm going for the heart. Here you go. Like what the for them thinking like it's some type of like logic to this shit or something. Oh, they breaking this shit down in all type of terms. For the I remember like, Troy, he was a motherfucker. I definitely knew Troy though.
King Von has, been going viral. I think he's always, still in the news, man. One of the more, loved dudes out of Chicago, man.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet and what I'm saying, become close friends and everything?
It's crazy. I just told this story before. Man, bro, Vaughn, he always been in and out of jail and shit, even when we was kids. So like growing up, if you really from where you from, everybody probably heard each other names, but it's hard to really get in like a vibe with a nigga when he always booked. Cause Vaughn was even when he came home, when I finally did get around him, he was fresh out, like off doing like a 2 year bid, like a year and a half or something he was doing as a juvie. So when he came home, I remember going to the O. It was cold. It was probably like end of 2011. It was cold, and I'm sitting in the front. In the front, this when the gates was still tall. I'm sitting in the front gates, and it's a nigga walking up. He got on a like fake. It's like a trench coat, but I don't want to say it's trench because that'll make it sound like it was too long. But it was like it was a coat that was like past like it came to like his mid thigh. You feel me? It was like a tan coat with a hood with a fur on the back. So I remember walking up, and it caught my attention because I couldn't see the face because I never really could see that far. But I could see that his coat is zipped all the way down, open, and he don't got no shirt on under it. This nigga walking around free shirting, like how you free ball. He's free shirting, like he don't got no shirt on under his coat. It's about 20 degrees outside. This nigga don't got no shirt on. Oh man, who the fuck this freaky ass nigga walking up, folks? This Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? So when I I know who he is and shit, but this is my first time really getting to, like, gang bang with folks because he always in jail. So now that whole day, after we spent that whole day, I was in the O. And like that whole day, it was just like, man, I fuck with dude. Like he really like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He one of them niggas. He smile all day. He ain't walking around on no tough shit all day. He just like playful. He tweak, yeah, scream, tweak, holler, all that. We tweaking. You know what I'm saying? So we spent the whole day together, man. Like, we spent that whole day together. I remember that first day, me meeting him. It was like, yeah, I fuck with folk. Like, you feel me? It was one of those instant as, like, oh yeah, he locked in.
What was his reaction when he found out that LA passed away?
Just like everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? And what's so crazy is he got locked up, and I think when LA got killed while he was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because he came home and he was booked when LA got killed. You feel me? And I would just remember him, because Von, bro, he not a sentimental nigga. Like, he not one of them niggas who, like, especially while he in jail, like, he not gonna be like in there, like, cause he fighting whatever he fighting, or he booked for whatever he booked for. He can't hurt about the shit over the phone and let niggas in jail see him weak. Like, folks don't, he don't want to see niggas in jail, can't see Von go through too much, but he go through shit in there. So I remember when he came home and when he was out, we was in the O, and he was talking about the shit. Like, that's when I realized, like, folks really don't give a fuck about none of the ops. Like, cause LA kind of really did have a toll on Von. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, Von really did. Like, that was like one of Von's close homies. Like, he didn't get folks tatted on him for no reason. Like, he actually did look at LA like, that's my real little brother, for like, and he was behind his music. Like, he knew for one line and no rap, so he was just overly, like, he was kind of emotional after that shit. Like, damn, for like, and for he one of them niggas, for when shit happened to the guys while he booked, he be feeling like it's his fault. Like, if I was out, that shit would have never happened. He think he one of them type of niggas. He think that what he was doing out here, he would have just, the ops wouldn't have even been able to get up on folk. They would have been hurting on folk. No, like, he just one of them type of niggas. He blamed everything on himself, bro. When shit happened to Troy and shit, he just blamed himself. That's how you do. Niggas like him and Troy, they clicked instantly. Like, they clicked instantly, folks. Like, and that's just how they is. They been, and Troy, he was out here. A lot of the times when Von was going to jail, Troy was still out here. So Von always get out, tweak with Troy, look for him, try to get on his level, catch up with him and shit, you feel me? But them niggas, they became close just that really they just the same, come from the same cloth. Two bad motherfuckers.
I seen that growing up, you kind of knew K.I. a little bit.
Yeah. Man, K.I. she was one of them, man. Like, I ain't, like, and this so, like, people, bro, look, I'm gonna speak on K.I., man. Because there's so many, she had a documentary and, Von spoke on her, and there's so much that people, like say about her. And I'm just gonna take this time to make sure that everybody know how I feel about K.I. I don't want to take nothing from her. I don't want to make her seem like she was a goofy or make her seem like she wasn't, like, on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be speaking about K.I. and her real voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how she really was. People made things. She got 9, 10 bodies and she killed OD, and it was a lot of things that I had to clear up about K.I. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, but as far as, like, what she was and how she came up, K.I. was before she died, she was one of them. She got more stripes than a lot of niggas from her hood. You know what I'm saying? She been over there longer than most of the people from over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really, you know what I'm saying, one of those. You know what I'm saying? I just had to speak on her, and real, I grew up with her. I even know K.I. briefly from when she didn't act like a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know K.I. from when she used to still try to put ponytails on her head and still take pictures like this, and she used to put on tight pants and tutus and all that. Like, I know that Ki. You know what I'm saying?
You guys started hanging out at the same house at one
Yeah.
point?
Yeah. You know, that's how a lot of this shit started though, bro. You know, like with a lot of ops, like if you've been around since the beginning, like I have, some of your first friends are niggas who ops now. You know what I'm saying? Like Ki was one of the first people who I met in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like this how long I've known Ki. Ki, she's one of the like first motherfuckers who I met when it was like when I really started noticing like that we was crossing over from like this innocent wave into some street shit. Like she crossed over that wave with us. We all made that transition basically together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and before the war really was like that with all these hoods, it was like me and Ki used to be in the crib getting high, folks. What people don't know is my big cousin, his name is Ronte, and he gyro. He used to be with Butter every day. He used to be with Ki every day. These was his close homies. So we been seeing these niggas all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you was like me or you know like Lil D and them, like niggas who was like related to us, you been seeing them. You know what I'm saying? So even when I used to go from around them in the hood, I see her other places, like at this nigga named Javante crib. He was MOB, which is our ops now, but at the time he was staying on our block. He was staying on the block. And I used to go in there because I used to mess with his little sister. Go in there, flirt with her, go in the back and get high with Javante and Ki. Like me and Ki used to smoke Reggie and smoke Dro together because that's what it was back then. Like we used to smoke Reggie and Dro together. Damn near multiple times a week. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to get high. Cause I used to, if I'm in the hood, I'm finna slide on my little shorty that's living in here. So might as well go in the back, get high with you. You know what I'm saying?
Did she change? Did you see the change in her at any point when, you know, the tension kind of started to get worse between you guys?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Cause at one point, like I said, she was at the crib that was on the block. You know what I'm saying? But she stopped even being there. Like she just knew what time was, cause it used to be like even when I used to be there with her, like it wasn't always all. It was all cool as far as nothing never happened, but it used to feel like it was already like Ki was. I already knew her, so I wasn't looking for Ki. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what my hood was on, what the hood she was claiming, it was probably like already tension in the air. So she probably already felt the way. So when shit started really going up, she just stopped even coming over there on the mat where she used to go, where we used to be at. She used to be at this crib right behind the bricks on 59th and Calumet every other day with a nigga from MOB and other niggas from Gyro City. They used to be on our block.
One of the more talked about things that I've seen is Ki and King Von tweeting at each other.
Yeah.
They had like this thing going on where, you know, Von would kind of flirt with her, say he's gonna make him his girl, and then, you know, she would say some things back, and then she would dish your guys as dead homies, and then Von would respond to that by saying, "Nah, you don't want to do that," and you know what I'm saying? They kind of had this crazy little I don't know, I don't want to say Twitter beef, but you know what I mean? Like they had this like crazy little thing going on.
Man, bro, look, bro. Ki and Von had like a real live like. And and it's so crazy because when I spoke on this before, like I had to really, you know, I got some comments and it had opened my eyes right a little bit. So I'm gonna try to speak on this as far as like everything that I know. When they used to be doing that, bro, before they really got hectic like that, they used to do it in the DM. They used to do it in the DM, and Von and her, you'd be going back and forth. And he'll be saying shit to her like, "I'll make you my bitch. Fuck you in, kill you." And like, they used to be going back and forth, right? And at first, you know, like Ki was like, they'll be arguing and Ki real life be like tweaking with them back and forth. And as weeks went by, it kind of like Vaughn started saying shit to her like he'll fuck her. He started saying shit to her like he'll fuck her. So now it got to a point where like she not going for that shit, but then it got to kind of like she was like he used to be fake flirting with her like on purpose, but he'll be showing me like, man, look at her, I got her ass. She tighten up, she acting like a girl for me. Woo woo woo. So then it started getting to a point where he was going back and forth, fake saying little shit, but flirting with her for days. And it got to a point I'm with him every day. I'm asking like, what she say today, bro? What she say today? You know what I'm saying? So one night, she had sent Vaughn a picture. She sent Vaughn a picture of her. I ain't gonna lie. And it wasn't a nude picture, but it was a picture that a girl who act like her, you would think they'll never take. It was like in a sports bra and panties and shit like that. I seen this shit with my own eyes. Like, and at that point, I'm like, damn, she sent you that. I remember me and him tweaking and shaking up about it because it was funny as hell. Like, ugh, she really sent that, but it was like, damn, he gotta act like a girl. Because this K.I., she a little fucking boy. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, and Vaughn was the type of nigga, G, he do shit like that. Like, I believe folk probably would have cracked her for real just to stroke his ego. Like, yeah, I really got this manly bitch, converted it back to a girl. You know what I'm saying? And when I told this story, people was in my comments like, man, she probably was setting him up too. That's why she was going for him. She probably was trying to oop him too. And you know what I replied to people? First of all, what I'm gonna say is this: that could definitely be true. You feel me? Now that me keeping an open mind, that could have been true. You know what I'm saying? She could have been playing the role, could have been going in just to like, yeah, I'm gonna make this nigga think that he could stand a chance with me. She probably was thinking like, hey, okay, I'm gonna get him too. He think he gonna fuck me and link with me and it's gonna be that, I'm gonna get him too. It could have been that. But my answer to the people who say that, right, is y'all gotta remember, bro, like, first of all, K.I. already was talked up like she was like Vaughn out here. Like she was one of those. Like she wasn't one of those, you know what I'm saying? She was a girl who became a real street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't no fucking, like, I don't even want to get into that, bro. But they be making her seem like she was like the Grim Reaper or something. Like, and even at the point where she became a street nigga, bro, like, y'all gotta understand, this still a girl. Like, she got softness, she got that shit in her somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people not always who they become to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of niggas out here who wasn't always gangsters or killers. They became that at some point. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about a certain nigga, you can't be like, oh yeah, folk, hell no, he would never do no shit like that, boy. Folks a real savage. Yeah, he became a real savage. He wasn't a real savage when the shit I'm talking about happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is not born or started off as a certain person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could have been very well a point in time when she was still deciding if she was gonna be a boy. You know what I'm saying? Or really deciding if she was gonna really take this street shit by the hand like she did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on with her, how she felt, but I know what I read and what I was seeing and what folks was telling me. You know what I'm saying? But K.I., she, other than that, like her, she was official. She was one of the ones. She been around, been hanging. You know, she was toting pipes, doing her thing, drilling. She was even drilling. Like she was doing her thing.